Isa pong magandang hapon. We are coming to you live via Facebook and via YouTube. Ito po ang special edition ng Raymond Now. Long weekend alert! So sa lahat po ng nakikinig sa amin at nanonood ngayon, Long Weekend Alert, April 21 po is a holiday sa Biyernes, kaya po may enjoy po natin ang long weekend. Yan po ay dahil sa paggunita natin sa Idil Fitr o pagtatapos ng Ramadan. Kaya po kung may time, swimming din dyan. Muli po isang magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ito po muli si Raymond Kaibigan. At muli po ito nga po ang special edition ng Raymond Now ngayong hapon. Mapapanood niyo po kami sa aming multi-platform streaming sa Facebook at sa YouTube. At mahapakinggan nyo naman po ang Anchor broadcast ng palatuntunan ito sa Sabado via radyo natin to 103.5 News FM alas 7:30 ng gabi. Ulit-ulit po ako sa pagsasabi that this is truly a very special episode kasi po ang aking guest for today ay talagang isa sa iniidolo ko sa media industry. Actually, ito pong aming usapang ito at pag-guest ngayon is actually 2 years in the making ata. Pero sabi nga po, huliman daw at magaling na iihabol rin. Sino po ang tinutukoy ko? Let's all watch this.
Veterano sa pamamahayag. Matapang. Mapagkakatiwalaan. Karmina Constantino.
And welcome to Raymond Now, mga kausapang popcorn tuloy, talagang kamado. Mga Raymond Now, Miss Karmina Constantino.
Hi Raymond, good afternoon. At sa lahat ng mga kaibigan ng Raymond Now, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Magandang araw po, Miss Karmina. And again, my special thanks to you for taking the time. Alam ko pong napaka-busy nyo having been in teleradyo for On the Spot and Dateline Philippines today. Maraming salamat.
Raymond, I have to say sorry nga talaga because it's been, medyo matagal na natin itong pinag-uusapan and it kept on getting pushed back. But thank you for understanding. Alam mo naman, yung karera natin sa broadcasting, hindi lamang yan ang inaatupag natin. Marami pa rin tayong ginagawa sa likod ng camera. So I really appreciate your patience and thank you for being patient with me.
Opo, maraming salamat po. So, ma'am, simulan po natin ang kwentuhan dito sa Raymond Now. Marami po kasi ang hindi nakakaalam that you actually finished your college studies sa UP Diliman, pero instead of broadcast journalism, you took up film.
Oo.
Pero napunta kayo sa television. Ma'am, can you take us back to the time na napapasok kayo sa television?
Nako, itong kwentong ito ay sana'y magsilbing ehemplo sa lahat ng mga mabubuting anak dyan na talagang sumunod sa inyong mga magulang. Because my entering the broadcast industry was really just an accident. It was really just me being a dutiful daughter sa aking nanay po. Dahil po ang sabi niya, kasi I took a film in UP. So ang plano ko po talaga maging screenwriter, maging director. Kasi I remember noon, Raymond, kapag meron kaming mga script writing activities, ganyan. Sobrang malawak ang imahinasyon ko and I really get lost every time I would write scripts, no? Tapos, parang nakikita ko hindi lang halimbawa pag pinapapanood ako pelikula, hindi ko lang nakikita basta kung ano yung pelikula. Pero na-appreciate ko din yung mga nangyayari sa likod, no? But then, when it was time to graduate, my mom said, because it was either, yung entry mo parang advertising muna, ganyan. But all the advertising agencies back then, nasa Makati. Eh yung mommy ko, parang natatakot siya na baka kung anong mangyari sa akin from Quezon City to Makati. So it was more of a safety concern. We live kasi not too far away from ABS-CBN. But hindi po ako dumiretso sa ABS-CBN. Meron kasing affiliate ng cable news network ng mga panahon na yun. It was called Sky Cable News. At dun po ako pumasok. Kasi sabi rin ng mommy ko, huwag ka muna dun sa malaking organization kasi baka lamunin ka ng buhay. Ganyan. So parang find yourself first, see if you like it. So yun. So yun yung nagtulak sa akin sa broadcasting. It was David Celdran who hired me then.
At ang mga kasabayan niyo po back then, sina Cathy Yang, sina Nancy Irlanda. Tama po ba?
Yes. Oo. Nung time na yon, yes. But they were much more established than I was. So it was, David Celdran, and then sila Ed Lingao at the time was the producer. In fact, it was Luz Rimban who really gave me a break kasi nung time na yon, I was already writing and producing at that time. But then at that time, one of the anchors got sick. So sabi ni Luz, ikaw na, diba? Try, pinch hit ka. So I did. And that was the start of my on-cam presence.
And if I can recall it right, isa po kayo sa kauna-unahang muka nang i-launch ang Sari Manok News Network pa noon, di po ba?
Correct. Oo, correct. Kasi yung Sky Cable News that merged siya with Sari Manok. So the merger became SNN, and then eventually it became PNC.
And that was in 1999. How was the experience like, ma'am, nung makatrabaho yung on-cam, sina Kiko Evangelista, Angelo Castro Jr., Palma for ANC nga po, for Sari.
Yes. Paano ba i-explica? I'm always going to be in awe of them, no? Living or otherwise. Kasi iba yung pinakita nila na ethics. Iba yung pinakita nila na ehemplo. Ako kasi very I would always observe even from afar. But when I got the chance to work with Kiko mismo, because there was a time that I also became a co-anchor of his, napaka mabuting alam mo, parang beyond the ethics, beyond the journalism ethics, I could say that these are very good people. Kasi sasabihin mo din sa sarili mo, hindi naman sila magkaroon ng ganyang klaseng ethical standards kung hindi sila mabuting tao. Diba? So, iba yung feeling. Pero, nung time na yon, imbes na ma-starstruck ako, I took it really as an opportunity to learn from them.
Now, noon naman kasi una ko po kayong nakita, actually sa ganito namang probinsya, walang cable. So, kumbaga nababasa lang sa newspaper. I first saw you actually sa Insider. That was the late night newscast of ABS-CBN back then. When you pinched it for Bernadette Sembrano, that was in 2005. Early 2005.
Talaga? Hindi ko na yun matandaan.
Naka-ponytail ka, tapos basta sabi ko, parang ngayon ko lang siya nakita. Kasi it's actually, sabi nga po nila, it's very unusual for a child sa katulad ko or high school na instead nanonood ka ng teleseries or whatsoever, mas nakatutok po ako sa news personalities and I do follow them. Nung makita ko kayo back then sa Insider 2005, sabi ko, sino yun? Sino siya? Parang bago sa paningin ko. Tapos bigla ka pong nawala. Only to find out na kayo ay nasa North America Bureau ng ABS-CBN.
Grabe ka, Raymond. Mas alam mo pa yung history ko kaysa sa sarili ko. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember the show. I don't remember hitting for Bernadette. No? But yes, 2006, I left for the States and I stayed there for a good 6 years before we decided, my husband and I, before we decided to come home.
At kaya ko po nalaman din, it's because you were the executive producer and the host as well of Adobo Nation.
Correct. Not one of the producers, and one of those that really conceptualized Adobo Nation.
Now, how was
So-
the experience back then, Ms. Karmina? Kasi from the Philippines, syempre iba yung work na meron sa bureau ng ABS North America. Paano po yung naging transition niyo back then?
I would say, Raymond, that it was to date the most liberating experience I've had in my career. Kasi I was forced to be a fish out of water. I was forced to really let go of the things that I was accustomed to, but find beauty in the new things that were coming my way. Pero doon, Raymond, talagang dito kasi sa Pilipinas, sanay ako na may crew, may cameraman, may, di ba? May taga-bitbit, ganyan. Doon sa States, ako lahat. When I was still covering the East Coast, because I covered Washington, Philadelphia, and New York, before I moved to the Bay Area, ako lahat may dala. Ako yung cameraman, ako yung audioman, ako yung writer, ako yung producer, ako yung lahat yon, ako yung may gawa. Noong una may takot, siyempre. Pero iniisip ko naman doon, ito makaka-relate ng lahat siguro ng mga overseas Filipino workers. Kung pangungunahan ka ng takot, walang mangyayari sa'yo. So kailangan talaga yakapin mo yung panibagong experience na dadating sa'yo. So yung sa akin, ganun. Biruin mo, magsa-stand upper akong ganyan, tapos biglang may homeless na dadating. Diba? Di mo ngayon alam kung tatapusin mo na yung skill mo or matatakot ka kasi baka nakawin yung camera mo. Which happened to me. In the middle of shooting a story in Northeast Philly then, I actually got mugged because this guy got my camera at hinabol ko pa siya, no? Na pagkatapos nun, sabi ng police sa akin, when the cops came, sabi nila, because hinabol ko siya, he was on a bike. Hinabol ko siya siguro mga 3 or 4 blocks down. Tapos nung dumating yung police, kasi tinawagan siya, sabi niya, ma'am, you don't even go here during the daytime because the place was really sketchy. So talagang, nung tumatakbo ko, nung napansin ko na parang, teka, kakaiba na ata tong neighborhood na to. Tumakbo na ako pabalik. Kasi inisip ko, ano ba naman yung camera kumpara sa buhay ko, di ba? So yeah. So again, to answer your question, it was very liberating in a sense na I got to know myself. I got to know that limits are only there because you put them there, di ba? But napupunta din yung mental ko bilang asawa, bilang anak, bilang isang professional, bilang later on ina, di ba? So it was a very rewarding experience in the sense that I went to the States as someone else and came back a totally different person, a better person, I would say.
And that was in 2011 when you returned
ba?
to Kasi po kaya ko siya tanda, Pinky Web was gone for 2 months then kasi nawala siya sa, tama ba ako, Umagang Kay Ganda, from August to October, and then there was a press con sa ABS-CBN and I was shocked na nakita po kita, that was October 6, 2011, nakasama kayo sa nagpe-press con for ABS-CBN News because you will be having your own show with Tony Velasquez, prime time on ANC.
Correct. Oo, at that time I was already around 5 months pregnant with my youngest son. Oo, so correct, ang galing mo. Yeah.
Kasi po finalo nga kita. That was October 10, 2011 nung nagsimula siya. And then, nanood Miss Karmina nun kasi sabi ko, ang ganda niyang umimik, ang ganda ng register niya sa TV. At saka, iba kasi pag merong authority, hindi po ba, when you're on cam. Now, may paghahanda ba, Miss Karmina, bago ka sumalang sa camera?
Meron. Meron. Kasi there has to be, you have to have sort of a general overview. Hindi mo man makita lahat ng script na babasahin mo, but a general overview of what's happening. Diba? Kasi pag may pumutok na breaking news, or merong isang biglang nag-yes na liniligawan mo na mag-yes na for an interview, alam mo na dapat yung sasagutin mo. But even before, kunyari the night before, o nag-usap kami ng producer, o ito malamang yung mga interviews natin tomorrow, sasabihin ko rin, mas maganda kung ganito sana. Pag pinalit pa lang nila yun, without even me writing down the interview, alam ko na kung, iniisip ko na kung paano tatakbo ito. Diba? Ano yung tingin ko mangyayari. So yung paghahanda, nandun yun. Para if it happens, you're ready. Ngayon, pag meron namang interview na nakaschedule, ay naghahanda talaga ako. I read, I study, I write my questions, I write the interview. When I say kasi, Raymond, you have to understand also, pag sinabi kong sinusulat ko yung questions, hindi lang siya basta enumeration of questions. Sa aking isip, buhay yung interview.
Opo.
Sa aking isip. Di ba? Pakitaan ba ng notes? Andun malayo yung sa akin eh. Pero sa aking isip, okay, ito yung tatanungin ko and I'm pretty sure ganito yung sasabihin niya. So therefore, my next is this. This question. So, pag nakikita mo yung interview, hindi siya static. Diba? Hindi siya parang, I just mouthed off questions. Kasi buhay yung interview. At least that's how I work. That's how I work. That's my system.
And then sa adjustment, Miss Karmina, di ba? Kasi sa tayo, sa industry, sa radyo at maging sa TV, constant yung pagbabago kasi ng oras eh. Imagine from 2011 to 2014, you were anchoring primetime on ANC. Then suddenly, mid-July of 2014, you were paired naman with Ron Cruz for Dateline Philippines.
Oo.
And then, you had The Bureau at 4 p.m. Paano mo yung may adjustment kung ganun?
Mag-a-adjust ka. Ganun talaga. Parang, syempre may initial, but you have to also understand, especially sa ANC, you know, noong mga panahon na yun, merong back and forth. Parang, I've always been part of the changes before it even happened. So parang, kasama ako sa brainstorming. Yung The Bureau actually was my brainchild. Parang, so they asked me, you know, they asked me, ano pa sa tingin mo, ganyan. So sabi ko, why don't we do this and that? Ganun yung nangyari. I think noong 2011 pa lang, parang it was The Bureau and then primetime on ANC. Tapos nung nagka-changes, naging primetime on, nawala yung primetime and then they put me on Dateline because at the time, Pinky left already. Diba?
Actually po, if I'm not mistaken, hindi pa totally nawala agad ang primetime. You switch places with Gigi Grande. Nag-Gigi Grande pa for primetime.
Correct.
Nilipat ang The World Tonight. Nilipat po ang The World Tonight in 2015 in preparation for The People Visit. Naging 1 hour on The World Tonight from 9 to 10 actually.
So I therefore conclude, mga kaibigan ni Raymond, believe him because he speaks the truth. Hindi ko na natatandaan yung mga yan, pero manalig tayo kay Raymond na nagsasabi siya ng totoo.
And then, Ms. Karmina, you're on top of your game actually. Ang ganda ng karera mo sa ANC. Pero may mga nangyaring setback at hindi alam po na nakararami na you suffered from an aneurysm. You are an aneurysm survivor. I am.
It happened in 2016, so it's been how many years now?
7
Life
years.
Life has never been the same. Tinago din kasi namin yun sa publiko. Because my parents at that time, because it happened so fast, my parents at that time didn't know what was going to happen. So, ito kwento na lang nila sa akin kasi wala ako masyadong natatandaan ng mga panahon na yon. Pumunta sila kay Jing Reyes. Kinausap nila na kung pwedeng walang ilabas. Kasi they didn't know. In fact, my doctors then were talking to my husband already to prepare that I may not wake up. So if something kasi like that happens to you, you cannot not change. Alam mo yun, parang you cannot not see it for what it was. And it was, you almost died. So what are you gonna do with that? Diba? Do you live life as usual? You don't.
Kasi po actually my brother, my eldest brother and my brother-in-law died of aneurysm
I'm so sorry.
in 2021. Kaya nung malaman ko po na you were a survivor of aneurysm, sabi ko, oh, thank God.
Because
may
not
nakakaligtas pala talaga nga pagka talagang hindi pa oras, sabi nga po, pag hindi pa oras, hindi pa talaga.
Because
meron pang purpose.
There's really a small percentage of those who survive. At doon naman sa nalalagpasan yung pagsubok, a great percentage of that nagkakaroon na ng disability. Kaya ako naman araw-araw nagpapasalamat sa Diyos na buo akong lumabas sa pagsubok na yon, na mas matatag pa. Because it's unthinkable. It's really unthinkable kung natuluyan ako na I don't know. But really siguro, Raymond, just as a takeaway from that experience, yung mababahagi ko sa mga kaibigan nating nanonood ngayon, pag nandun ka na sa bingit ng kamatayan, ang madadala mo lang talaga ay yung mga nasa isip at nasa puso mo lang. Yun lang. So at that time, I was thinking of my husband. I was thinking of my kids. I was thinking, please God, don't take me, don't let me die. Because my kids, my husband, anong mangyayari, right? And nakuha ko silang isipin na gano'n because they're happy thoughts. They're my happiness. So sigurado na nandito tayo sa mundong to create and harness all the happiness that we can get and to spread the same to other people. Para pag dumating tayo sa panahon na yun yung naiisip at nasa puso natin. Hindi yung ibang mga bagay. Di ba? Hindi problema, hindi mga material na bagay, pero yung pagmamahal natin.
Kasi actually nung panahon yun, Ms. Karmina, I was looking for you sa ANC. Kasi for 4 months, for 4 long months, hindi kita napanood sa Dateline and sa The People. Dito lang po mga nagdaang panahon when I knew na nag-survive ko po pala sa aneurysm, na you went through an aneurysm and you survived it. Now, is it safe to say na ito pong work na ito sa journalism, what you do sa teleradyo, sa ANC, isa rin po ito sa nakatulong para maibalik yung talagang physical na ginagawa mo?
Hindi ko alam but I remember there were two instances. When Jing Reyes, her former boss, talked to my parents. Kasi after the aneurysm, I wasn't sure. Alam mo yun? Parang I wasn't sure if I wanted to go back. Sabi nga nung iba, parang it was a legitimate reason for me not to go back. Diba? Pero nakita ng parents ko at nakita ni Jing how much this job means to me. Parang hindi ako pareho. Diba? Although I have other interests, but anong gagawin ko? Magmumukha na lang ako. There was also that second instance when I lost my dearest grandmother, si Leticia Rojas Constantino. Yun, mas matindi pa yun, Raymond, sabi ko sa iyo. Yun yung talagang, I just didn't wanna do anything. Like, I was so broken. I didn't wanna move. then ayan na naman, parang they talked to me and then they said, you have to go back. What are you gonna do?
Because you are a gem in the industry.
Hindi naman siguro. It was more like, they know me. It was more that. It was more like, my lola wouldn't have wanted me to just solve, diba? And mourn her in the way that I was grieving for her loss. Hindi ganon, diba?
Kasi that
So
was the
yun.
time din po, di ba? In 2017, after that aneurysm phase, dami mong palabas nun, Miss Karmina. You had Dateline Philippines, you had the 2 p.m. News Now, you had the Bureau, and then when Miss Tina Monzon Palma took her sabbatical leave, you took over her show called Talk Back po ba? Tama ba?
Oo.
And that is something very different. Now, ma'am, sa mga interviews na ganun, ano yung preparation na ginagawa mo?
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same. I mean, whether it's a short interview or a long interview, whether it's a personality profile or it's something about an issue that is currently happening, you study and you immerse yourself in it. And then mag-iisip ka talaga, isip ka lang talaga ng isip. Diba? Talagang titingnan mo, diba? And even and sometimes pa nga, kahit na ang dami mo nang inisip, nalulusutan ka pa sa bilis ng pangyayari ngayon, ha?
Totoo. At saka po, dapat talaga, di ba pa sa mga interviewer, dapat napakagaling mong makinig.
That's the more important thing, rather than the questions that you're gonna ask. It's really listening to the answers. Kasi naman hindi mo lahat mapipredict, hindi mo lahat masusulat. And it's also like taking the cues. Like now, tinitingnan kita, di ba? Yung pagtango mo, di ba? Yung galaw ng kamay mo, yung pagkibit ng balikat mo, that's all part of what makes an interview interesting. Diba? Hindi lang dun sa sinasabi nila, but sometimes mas dun sa hindi nila sinasabi.
Ako po. Miss Carmina, itong next question ko, medyo cheesy to, ha?
Ano?
Kasi, isa ako sa nalungkot when ABS-CBN lost its franchise. Isa po ako sa nalungkot. Talaga, I am a fan of ABS-CBN ever since natuto akong manood. Pero, dahil nga po, isa ka sa dekalibreng journalist that we have in the Philippines, and then ang mga mentor mo po, sina Ed Lingaw, and yung iba na nasa ibang networks na din, have you been offered by other networks to join them and leave ABS-CBN?
Parang hindi ko masagot.
Okay lang po.
Basta ang importante, kausap kita ngayon.
Yes.
Bilang journalist, nakabilang sa ABS-CBN.
Opo. And finally, before I let you go, Miss Carmina, it's been 29 long minutes ng oras mo po ang aking nakuha. Kung meron po kayong payo sa mga aspiring journalists, ano po yun?
Mahalin ng bayan. Yun ang unang-una. Kasi lahat ng magiging action ninyo, lahat ng mga isusulat nyo, yun dapat ang punot dulo. You're gonna be para kayong barko na nawala sa nawalang direksyon kapag hindi nyo unang minahal ang bayan. Dahil ang talagang tungkulin ng isang mamamahayag ay ang siguraduhin na nananatiling buhay ang ating demokrasya. At mananatiling buhay lang ang demokrasya kapag merong mga mamamahayag, mga journalist, na nandyan para isiwalat ang katotohanan, para sa lahat ng mga taong bayan nakikinig, taga-subaybay, nanunood, nagbabasa ng kung anumang sinusulat natin, para lahat sila ay mabigyan ng kaliwanagan sa mga issues, di ba? Kasi doon lang sila, pag maliwanag sa kanila ang issues, malaya silang makakapag-desisyon para sa kanilang mga sarili. At yun ang tungkulin natin, na dapat maliwanag sa kanila ang issue at magiging maliwanag lamang sa kanila ang issue kung ang ating loyalty, kung ang ating puso ay nasa bayan lamang at wala kung sino man or wala kung saan. Bayan lang.
And on that note, Miss Karmina, thank you for being one.
Thank you so much.
Again po, mga ka-Raymond Now, mga karadyo natin to, Miss Karmina Constantino. Again, Ma'am Karmina, thank you very much for gracing the show.
Thank you so much. It's really one of the most meaningful conversations I've had in a long while. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yan po ang special edition ng Raymond Now ngayong araw. Muli po, ito po si Raymond Kaibigan. Magkita-kita po tayong muli sa susunod na linggo para tanungin at kausapin ang ilan sa mga personalidad na gusto nyong makausap natin mismo sa ating palatuntunan. Muli po, magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. And again, this has been Raymond Kaibigan for Raymond Now.